All right, we are recording. We're going to wait here for just another minute or two. Let everybody get online. Greetings, folks. Fred Holmes. Sorry about the short notice, but frankly, I was planning on doing a update on the first Saturday of the period, but there's so much happening right now. I just needed to get some information into your hands right away. Geez, there's a bunch of you just popped on. All right, and yes, the answer to the question is I am definitely recording this. And what do we got going on here? All right. You can see I was getting prepared to do this webinar with my phone. I'm a little bit scattered at the moment because, less than an hour and a half ago, my internet modem went out. So I contacted, I'm not going to say any names because I don't want to badmouth any service providers, Spectrum, but I called my cable company and they said, oh, you can get a new one, just pick it up at the office. They sent me to the complete far side of town, complete west or east side of town. Get there and they said, oh no, you got to go to the other one. We don't handle your house, we handle this house. And so I had to go to the complete opposite end of town. I mean, as far as you can possibly get to the west, and literally got this thing up and running about 4 minutes ago. So anyway, let's see what we got here. Oh, excellent. I am just so impressed with so many of you were able to get on. So it was such short notice. I am going to record this. I'll post it on my YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is, youtube.com/Fred Holmes Zija, so you can get this to your other team members. We'll do this real short and quick. We just got back from the Orlando Regional. We've got the Las Vegas Regional coming up. For those of you attending Las Vegas Regional, there's going to be a lot of people there. Do whatever you got to make sure that we get a chance to visit, okay? Track me down. I want to get a chance to meet each and every one of you that I can possibly meet there at the event in Las Vegas. But there's a lot of things happening here in just the next, about 72 hours that I need you to be aware of. I'm going to go ahead and do a complete recap of both of the regionals. Instead of Saturday morning, because we'll still be on the Las Vegas Regional on Saturday morning, I'm going to go ahead and schedule that for probably 6 o'clock Saturday night. That way we can get through the regional. I'll send out an email and a text on that, and we'll do our first Saturday of the period team meeting, get everybody focused on track, all moving in the same direction, along with some updates. And unfortunately, the time that I was going to put my notes together, got done driving around town trying to find modems to get my internet working again. Can you believe that? All right, so I've got a bunch of notes here. Some of you are already aware of a lot of this. I'll kind of go through it quickly. 10 new products introduced. Those 10 new products were only available for about 12 hours. It was a convention special. Now, that started Friday night, shut off on Saturday. They are going to reintroduce a special convention package. It's $250, 200 PV. It has all of the new products included in it. This is a powerful package for you, and what you want to do, there's my suggestion. Make sure everybody on your organization is aware that Friday evening, and this is going to be about 5 o'clock in the evening Pacific time, they will be able to order for just a few hours. They're going to be able to order all of the new products. In most cases, and those of you that have been around for a while know that, it's the people at the regional events, it's the people at the conference that get to order those products and take them home with them. They're opening this up to the field. Everybody can. You can order in your back office. Here's the problem. Limited time, just a couple of hours. So you need to get all of your team members, put that out through your text trees, your email list, what have you. Maybe schedule a team call between now and then. You could have phenomenal volume here at the very last couple of hours of this cycle. Last week, I was watching, we announced that there was the new product pack that was available for just a few hours. I sat and watched, because it was East Coast time, I sat and watched for the last couple of hours. My volume went up probably 20% in just a couple of hours. People getting the word that they could get involved and buy those packages. You can have the same thing this Friday night, which is really a big deal for those of you that are looking to rank up this week. Now, something else you need to be aware of. And I wouldn't make this, I wouldn't promote this, because you know how it is. If you give people 5 days to do something, they're going to wait until the 11th hour on the 5th day to do it. But come Saturday morning, they will continue this. Myself personally, I'd be letting the team know it's Friday. Friday is when they need to get this product. But for the people that miss out on it, they'll continue it again for a couple of more hours on Saturday, probably through about noon or so. At that time, I don't have, so don't, make no mistake about it. You got to get that order in. I'm not going to go through all the new orders, except for the fact that one of the products that we've got is part of our core 5 products, personal use products, which is an all-natural deodorant. I mean, let's face it, everybody either does or should use deodorant. Now we've got a complete line of personal care products. We're referring to them as the Daily 5, the 5 products, shampoo, rinse, toothpaste, body lotion, the, hand sanitizer, the kinds of things that people spend money on already. We're not talking about converting money that, from some other area to this. This is product purchases they're already doing, and they can have competitively priced products that are natural, healthy, clean, pure. This is the key to creating additional volume through your distribution organization without having to ask people to come up with extra money. Now, there's 4 new oils that have been introduced. We also have something, we don't have our hands on it yet, but something we've been waiting for years, which is a natural, healthy protein bar. Now, I'm going to talk about that in a moment, because this is something we really need to, as an organization, focus on creating events to allow us to be able to get that product. But the most important thing I wanted to talk about right now was, number 1, this opportunity to purchase the convention pack. And it's a great price, and 200 PV. And I would focus on making that Friday evening as you promote it to your team. Now, another incentive that the company has put out. They're offering the ZJ Rewards Premium. That's where you pay a fee, get free shipping on orders over, I forget what it is, 50 PV or something like that. There's a real incentive right now for people to get on the ZJ Rewards order premium status. They're giving a major discount, right? It used to be $149 to purchase that. It's kind of like Amazon Prime. Once you pay for that, then you get free shipping, which can be a really big issue if you're ordering, a couple of oils or maybe just the shampoo or something like that, as opposed to a large order. Now, they've discounted that to $109. So that's, probably close to a third off. If you subscribe into the ZJ Rewards Prime position, not only are you going to get a major discount on that, and if you think about it, the shipping alone on your personal consumption products, you're going to make money off of that program. I mean, you're going to be in the black and ahead profit-wise by simply getting the Prime position. Now, you're going to get free shipping, of course, for the next year. Here's something else that's going to happen. For everybody that is on the ZJ Rewards Prime purchase, premium rather, in period 116, which starts in just a couple of days, the company is going to send you a free daily 5-pack when your normal ZJ Rewards order comes up in period 117. Free products, the daily 5 package. And the daily 5 package, you need to be using that, because that's a way for you to take, especially those you've been around for a while. Doesn't make any difference how big your organization is. Imagine getting an extra $50, $100, even $150 of consumption through that organization, and all of your consumers, your distributors, your wholesale members, your customers, they're not having to come up with extra money. This is simply money they're already spending on products that they're going to use, and they can get better products from Zija, from you, that are healthy, they're clean, they don't have the chemicals and the harsh ingredients in it. It's extremely powerful part of what's going on with Zija right now. It's also a way to continue to have massive retention. Retention is the key. Okay, if you can build, 100 consumers, 1,000, 10,000 consumers, but the real key is how often do they purchase and how long do they purchase. Now, we've got a couple of other things coming up here. I'm going to go into more detail on this on Saturday, and again, I'm going to do the first Saturday of the month team meeting. That's actually going to be not in the morning like I've been doing. It's going to be in the evening. That way we can wrap up the Las Vegas event. And then when everybody is out, finish the day having a good time, having dinner and stuff, I'm going to be right back with those of you that weren't there. And we'll be doing our regular first Saturday of the period team meeting. And let's see here. You want to be aware of the summer tour. The summer tour is going to be coming up during periods 116, 117. There's going to be events everywhere, and it's really to promote our latest product, the new product, which is the all-natural moringa plant-based protein bars. Now, here's the key, okay? The company wants to see us in the field promoting this product because, of course, it takes a lot of money to bring a new product into the supply chain, into manufacturing. There's all the, the infrastructure that's necessary to do that. So what we've done, and when I say we, I'm talking about the core field leadership, we have committed to driving 10,000 units of sales with that. And it's going to be done through special, official launch meetings. Now, to get a meeting in your area, to be part of this official summer tour, official launch, it's going to be the only place where you can pre-order the protein bars. The company is setting up a program where a diamond level distributor can submit a request for a given area. So let's say you live in Portland, let's say you live in Chicago, wherever. Get a hold of your upline diamond. Doesn't, diamond, double diamond, black diamond, whatever. Get a hold of your upline diamond. Tell them you want to submit a request. Now, if you're going to request to have your meeting be an official meeting, obviously you want to have a place for you to be able to do it. I'm not saying that you got to have 500 people at the meeting, but you got to have a meeting. And it's going to have to be hosted by a diamond level distributor or above. Those are the criteria. But if you set up that event, the company will make it an official part of the tour. You'll be able to pre-order the protein bars in the R&D format right there. And if we get 10,000 units sold, and I can't believe we won't. I mean, seriously, 10,000 units? That's ridiculous. I mean, we can get that done probably in the first couple of weeks of period 116. But when the company is committed, they will make that an official part of our product line if we get 10,000 pre-orders. So make that part of your of what you're doing, especially for those of you that have been having events in different areas. Get a hold of your upline diamond, get the form submitted so you can get on that calendar. Let's see. Chris Estes and Jerem Daystrip are going to be doing an Asian tour. That flyer has already been posted on Facebook. Please, 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 please do not think because you don't have people in Asia that is of no interest to you. Get the flyer and then do this. Everybody that you've talked to, every member of your team, everybody you're going to talk to, who do you know in Australia? Who do you know in Thailand? Who do you know in Japan? Now, here's what's going to happen. Some of the people you ask, they're going to say, I got my, my cousin lives in Australia. What's going on? Why do you ask? And you have the potential to develop a new distributor here in the U.S., the person you're talking to, and their relative in Australia or in Japan or what have you. Here's the other thing that might happen. They're going to say, I don't know anybody. Why do you ask? Because I'm building my business. I'm doing it locally so I can grow globally, and they might be interested. It's simply an excuse to talk to people, but be real clear on this, that those events, when you have Jerem Daystrip and our #1 income earner, Chris Estes, going into these marketplaces, there's a reason for it. It's because there's momentum going on there, and you want to be part of that. And then let's see here. Make sure I've got everything else. What else do I want to share with you? As you can see, my notes. Oh, Absolutely. This is an incredibly important thing that you need to be aware of. Get this to your existing team members. We have, today is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We have 4 days, including today, 4 days left for an existing distributor to be able to get locked into the double fast start commission. Okay, any existing distributor can purchase a gold system or a diamond system and be qualified as if they're brand new to be able to have the double fast start commission. 12 weeks for gold pack, 24 weeks for a diamond pack. This is pretty simple. Let me just position it like this. If you're going to build, if you're part of the company that sees what's happening, that's wants to be part of this second wave. In a minute, I'm going to tell you something that I got directly from Chris and Jerem, and you're going to want to be part of this. But if you want to be part of what's about to happen with Zija, if you're going to be building, let's face it, you're going to need some product. You're going to need product to build with, and as long as you're going to need product, why not get positioned to make twice the fast start commissions for the next 12 or 24 weeks? Now, last time we had our team meeting, I shared with you that since the beginning of the year, and actually since the Cancun event, and this would have been a month ago or a period ago, our company's sales have more than 50% increase in sales, 50% since the first of the year. That means we were going to double this year or more. Well, here's a very interesting number. This past cycle, okay, that just ended, cycle 3, we are literally almost over 4 times the volume of the comparable time last year. That's a clue. This is what's about to be happening with Zija, is we're starting to go exponential growth rate. So if you want to be part of that, if you're going to be out there doing a deal, sharing the product, sharing the opportunity, teaching others to do the same, you're going to need some product to build, and you might as well get yourself positioned to make twice the commissions. Now, that being said, if you're not going to do it, don't buy the product. Don't buy a gold pack. Don't buy what are you going to do? Stack extra cases of Super Mix next to the ones you already got? It's not for that. You buying the product is not going to make you money. Buying the product for somebody who's going to be using it to build, it makes sense to be positioned to get that extra commission, the double commission. We're continuing. And this is something we're losing track of. We got to stay focused on the correct activities. We got to stay focused on what we're talking about. Every brand new distributor just getting started can start with a gold pack or a diamond pack. Not only are they going to get double fast start commissions for 12 or 24 weeks, they're also going to get the positioning codes. Okay, we need to keep talking about that. I had a chance to meet Dennis Ropp, R-O-P-P, there in Orlando. I got to tell you something. Dennis is on fire. He's had, I think, something like 60 people that have started with the $40 positioning pack and have turned around and become either wholesale members, customers, and many of them become distributors. This guy's on a roll because he's getting it. Start with the diamond pack, offer everybody the options, and for the people that aren't ready yet, then we can get them the $40 let me think about it pack. Get them in. Just simply get them in, and that's the first step. All right, what else do I want to cover with you? And be talking about the second wave global pool. Each one of you, especially those of you that are actively engaged, if you're sharing the story, sharing, company story, product story, timing, you're going to be recruiting. You're going to be adding customers. You're going to be adding distributors. It's actually getting too easy now. Just brought in my new gal, Andrea. First week, she went out. She got her first 2 wholesale members. She's now qualified. She's a builder, getting her first paycheck. She's excited. Is it a huge paycheck? No, it's not going to be a huge paycheck. But if you think about it, how many people got involved in multi-level and in their first couple of days were able to make $50, $60, $80 in the first couple of days? That never happens. That's what's happening with Zija right now. You need to be developing those stories, sharing those stories, and be talking about, build local, grow global. Look in your back office. Every single time you enroll a new customer, new distributor, or you rank up, or one of your personals rank up, you're adding points to the global pool. Here's the key. Be gold. If you're not there yet, be gold by convention, because you will be able to trade in those points for cash money. And we need to all be speaking the same language. I'm going to give you a clue. Monday morning, 7 Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern. Chris Estes does a Facebook Live presentation. If you want to know what are the words that the leaders are sharing, what is the focus of the leaders for the week, well, what are we promoting for the week, be on that call. Chris will lay it out for you. That's what I do, okay? I'm stuck here at home, me and mom, and I'm not out in the field. I don't get a chance to be around a lot of Zija people. This was absolutely amazing to me to be able to be in Orlando and around all of my old friends and teammates and colleagues and that sort of thing. The only way I know what's going on is because I am plugged in to the people that are leading the field right now. David Moses, Chris Estes, those fellows are on fire. I had a chance to spend time with both of them in Orlando. I'm going to tell you right now, David Moses and Chris Estes are more focused, more on fire, more engaged. Their belief system is more intact than I have ever seen in 8 or 9 years that I've been working with these fellows. That's another clue. It's about to happen. Don't be left behind. Let me check one last thing, and yep, good. I wanted to keep this down to 20 minutes. Double fast start commission, positioning codes, enroll, position, roll, activate, duplicate. Almost 5 times the sales this year over last year at this point in time. I think I got it, and I'll just share one last little thing just from me to you guys. In the last 9 years that I've been with Zija, I've seen, tremendous growth periods of, times of growth. I've seen times of adjustment, recentering, everything that I believed that this company could be 9 years ago when I made a decision to join is coming to fruition now. Everything I said was going to happen when we were in the Diamond Club event in Cancun, the 18 months in preparation for the Cancun event in February, and then putting the last piece of the puzzle into place, which was getting the field leaders all in, focused, one direction, the choir singing out of one hymnal. See, now we've got everything. And then when you get the opportunity that I did in Orlando to see there were many people that have been field leaders in the past that showed up there to see what was going on with Zija. They wanted to make sure if they were going to go back and do the deal like they did the first time around, that it was a real deal. Every single person I spoke with personally, to each individual, there wasn't one person that didn't walk out of there with the same vision that I've had for quite some time now, since the Cancun event, about what's going to happen. So with that, folks, you've got the opportunity. Give me a shout. You can, text me, email me, give me a call if you have any questions. I'm going to be in Las Vegas. I think I show up Thursday. I'm looking forward to seeing those of you that are going to be there. With that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Pass this information on to your team members. We got one last quick question here. And, oh, absolutely, Cindy. Now, there's somebody that's going to be gold. Cindy Knight out of Florida. You talk about one fired up young lady. You need to be at the convention. Folks, anybody that is on anywhere near the western half of the country, find a way to get to Las Vegas, okay? Even if you show up Friday night and you leave, 24 hours will change your life. Do whatever you got to do to be there. I will be announcing that I'll post the information. We'll do our first Saturday of the period call. It just won't be in the morning. It'll be in the evening, and I'll get that information out to you as well. Look at probably between 5 and 6 p.m. Pacific time. All right, hope this has been helpful, folks. Get the message out to your people. Let's wrap up cycle 4 big time, and then we'll kick off cycle 1, period 116, with the last part of the convention package. All right, I'm out of here. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.